Hi, good morning. My name is Joseph Fly, Professor of English, and welcome to English 2332 World Lit Part 1. This morning I want to kind of walk you through the course and get you a little bit acquainted with the syllabus as we get ready for class, which begins this Monday. I think it's August 28th. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is to kind of familiarize yourself with the course. The course is still being built, and of course I'll add to the course and open up different parts of the course as the semester goes along. But just kind of familiarize yourself with the course, kind of look and see what all's there. Some of the most important parts, of course, are the announcements. Now, when Blackboard opens, when you click on this course, the first thing will pop open is not the home page, but the announcement screen. That tells you that announcements are important. So be sure to read the announcements, and I encourage you, take notes. I know this is an online class. I know a lot of students are don't think it's necessary to take notes in an online class, but it's very helpful to help you remember stuff. And yes, I know it's there and it'll be there and you can always access it, but if you've got it written down in a notebook specifically for this course, it will be hugely, hugely helpful. So take notes through stuff as you work through Blackboard, as you read the assignments, as you prep and get ready for the tests. Take notes, refer to your notes often. Okay, so announcements are important. Discussions are important. Discussions count 200 points out of a 1,000 point semester. All of our grades this semester add up to 1,000 points maximum. 200 of those come from discussion. There'll be 10 discussion posts, each one worth 20 points apiece. I will post a question or a couple of questions, and then you have to answer it in 200 words or more. Now, your discussion post must have 200 words, and it must clearly answer the topic. And it can't be too close or too derivative of a previous post. So it has to be original, of course. And those are due each Thursday night at 11 p.m. I'm sorry, just before midnight, 11:59 p.m. How do you, now there's only 10, but there are 15 weeks. So how do you know if you have a discussion post due that week? It's easy. If you can see it, then it's open, and if it's open, then it's due. And they're always due Thursday before 11:55. I've already posted the first 4. Those will open 1 per week for the first 4 weeks of the semester, and then we may take a week off and then come back and hit it again and go through there. So the discussion posts are an important part of the semester. I encourage you to spend as much time as necessary on those. Of course, the My Grades, if you want to check and see how you're doing, you click on the My Grades. I encourage you to read the Start Here first. There are, I think, 7 different documents in there to help you understand the course, how the course works, and how to do better. The assignments, when we get ready to post the assignment sheets for the response papers, that's where you'll find those. Videos, well, you've already found that because you found this one. But yeah, click videos every time you log in. You need to log in at least minimum twice a week on your schedule, and watch all the videos there. Sometimes it's helpful to watch them more than once, and often it's helpful to take notes as you watch the videos. Then of course when we get ready to start taking our test, those will be found under the Assessments tab. And yes, in case you're wondering, we will be using Proctorio. What is Proctorio? Each college is required to have academic integrity and to have some instrument in place, some mechanism to help ensure that. The way the college has decided, and I've decided to use this online proctoring tool. It's not an app, it's actually an extension. You have to use Google Chrome, and then you download the extension. The instructions are all in your syllabus. There's also a handout under the Start Here tab. But you have to have a webcam with camera and sound. You scan the work environment, and then it just watches you as you take the test. Now, I don't watch you as you take the test. After all the tests are over, it'll send me a report and says, student so-and-so was talking to somebody in the background, had abnormal head movement, abnormal eye movement. And it just kind of helps us make sure that students aren't cheating during the test. So if you've never done that, I encourage you to go to YouTube, watch a couple of YouTubes on Proctorio. It really is a good app, a good tool, and it's one we'll be using this semester. Okay, the syllabus. You print it out, looks like this. Good looking document. Thank you, I designed it. Read through this, Notice my office hours. Notice, and also that I'm in the downtown, Lubbock downtown campus, second floor, room 2022. You've got my office hours listed there, the course description, the goals of the course, how to access your textbook, course attendance. You log in twice a week. Academic integrity. Big deal on that. Then on the bottom of page 2, there's a explanation of the course grading policy. It's pretty simple. We have 3 major exams: exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, spread out pretty much evenly throughout the course of the semester. 3 response papers, not research papers, but 3 response papers, and each one of those is worth 100 points, and then the discussion, the posts are worth 200 points in aggregate, and then the final exam, which is worth 200 points. And the final exam is comprehensive, and normally is not information you've seen on the previous test. A little bit, but not in large. All right, something else I want you to be aware of is this: late work is not accepted. Okay, and I know everyone has busy lives and things come up and the internet goes down, electricity goes off, and things happen. As a college student, you need to plan and prepare. You need to have a backup plan so that in case something bad happens, you have some way to get this done. Of course, you're welcome to come to any South Plains College campus or pretty much any public library that has internet and computers there, and use those resources. South Plains College has spent a lot of money providing really, really good equipment, and I encourage you to make use of this if you live anywhere close to one of our campuses. Plainview, Levelland, Lubbock downtown, the Lubbock MUQ campus all have really good computer labs, libraries, librarians, wonderfully helpful people. Read through the student responsibilities. If you have any questions about any of those, please let me know. 2 things I would point out to you. 1, of course, late work is not accepted. That's both assignments and papers and discussion posts. Everything we turn in this semester is got to be turned in either on time or early. You can always turn stuff in early, you just can't turn it in late. Also, anything you write in class, discussion posts and response papers, have to be clearly, cleanly, obviously on topic. I will try to give you very clear topics, although general enough so that you can develop your own ideas. But then if you write on something else, you're going to get a 0. Anything that's off topic receives no credit. And the entire paper has to be on topic. Let me give you an example. A couple semesters ago, I had a student, English 1301, the assigned topic was describe one aspect of a hero of yours. And so his title and his thesis were both My Father is My Hero. And talking about the hero aspect of his father, and the first 2 or 3 sentences were all about his father, and then the entire rest of the paper was on Dwight Eisenhower. So yeah, you have to start on topic, stay on topic, and end on topic in order to receive credit. Okay, feel free to ask questions. I do encourage you to stop by during office hours if it's convenient for you, to email me. I do try to answer all emails within 24 hours during the week, or phone during office hours. 806-716-4634 is my office phone. We got brand new phones this semester, and I will be here during my office hours, happy and ready to take your call. Okay. There's some new stuff there about course syllabus statements, some more stuff about online proctoring, penalties for certain conduct during online testing, and yes, I do enforce these, and then the calendar. Okay, if you don't want to print out the entire syllabus, the entire 7 pages, I don't blame you. I do encourage you to print out these last 2 pages, the course calendar, because it tells you what's due and when it's due. The semester is broken down by weeks, week 1 through 15, and the weeks run Monday through Thursday. Now, you can start, if you want to work on the weekends, that's great, but you'll be working ahead. So I will open up, for example, the discussion post on Friday morning, and you'll have until the next Thursday to get those submitted. So really, I guess you'd say the semester runs Friday through the following Thursday. But everything we have is due Thursday night before 11:55 p.m. That way I can come in on Friday and get it all graded. And I do try to get your stuff graded and back to you as quickly as I can. But anyway, so week 1 is just an introduction to the course. You'll get your first research paper due, a little bit assignment a little bit later in the middle of next week. Then we start Gilgamesh. Now this is in your textbook, but I'll also send you a link to an online source. because our textbook doesn't have the best explanations and examples and definitions. So I do encourage you to supplement your textbook whenever you need to, and I'll help you with that. But anyway, so yeah, so we got the first papers due in week 4. The first exam is week 5. More reading assignments: Plato, the Middle Ages, Beowulf, the Inferno, Geoffrey Chaucer, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, Shakespeare, Macbeth. It's just going to be an exciting semester. I hope you'll take the time necessary to do a good job, because I really like it when students do a good job. It's not a difficult course, although there is a lot of reading. So I'll expect you to do the reading. I'll also expect you to ask if you have any questions. And I'm not just saying that as a matter of course. I really do hope that you'll ask questions. Questions are good. Questions are really important in college. So get used to asking questions, and I will certainly do my best to answer those. So let me wrap up this video by saying, if you have any questions, feel free to call, stop by, or email me, and let me know how I can help you. Have a great semester.